Well, hello, it is Tuesday and it's about 2:15, and I've been pretty busy this morning with a LinkedIn Live and about 4 career clarity chats with people who are experiencing a little bit of angst and want a bit of guidance. And then I came up with an idea that I thought, I must share it with the GSD accountability group, because I have this book. Can you see this? This is called The Poetry of Impermanence, Mindfulness and Joy, and it's edited by John Brehm, and it's a collection of beautiful poems. I've had this book for a while now. I got it at a happiness convention at which the Dalai Lama was speaking. He was supposed to speak live, but he was a little bit ill and he wasn't able to come out to Sydney, but he was live streamed, and it was, I tell you, watching the Dalai Lama is just incredible. Anyway, so I was inspired to buy this book, and I love the poems in it because each poem focuses on a different phase in our lives. Part 1 is impermanence. And this resonated because of what we're going through at the moment with COVID-19. And the next section, part 2, is mindfulness. And part 3 is joy. And isn't that, what everybody wants? To get through impermanence, to be mindful, and to eventually experience joy. And the sooner we can experience joy, the better. And so, this is honestly, it's just such a beautiful book. I thought I might do, if you're interested. If you're not interested, just let me know that you're not interested, but I'll do one and see what you think. Because I thought, what if I read a poem every couple of days to inspire you? Because what it says here is, each time you read one of these poems, a path opens to seeing more precisely and feeling more deeply. And it says that the poems expertly gathered here offer all that one might hope for in spiritual companionship, wisdom, compassion, peacefulness, good humor, and the ability to both absorb and express the deepest human emotions of grief and joy. Now, because everyone's going through such a challenging time because of COVID-19 and self-isolation, we had some good news today that 2 adults can come and visit us now, and if it happens to be a husband and wife with children and they're your family, they can come too. So that means I get to see my grandson again, and they can stay, and we can actually be near each other for a while. So how good is that? So anyway, today I want to read this one poem for you. It's by William Stafford, who was born in 1914 and passed away in 1993. But he wrote a poem called Listening. And listening is one of the most important things that we can do. And let me just read this for you. And after I've read it, then I will get on with the rest of my day. But I'd just like to see what you think. So by William Stafford, it's called Listening. My father could hear a little animal step, or a moth in the dark against the screen, and every far sound called the listening out into places where the rest of us had never been. More spoke of him from the soft wild night than came to our porch for us on the wind. We would watch him look up and his face go keen till the walls of the world flared, widened. My father heard so much that we still stand inviting the quiet by turning the face, waiting for a time when something in the night will touch us too from that other place. Isn't that beautiful? It's called Listening, and I think what this evokes for me is to be more mindful and to listen to all of those sounds that we take for granted or we block out. And if we actually spend a little bit of time to be quiet and listen, what we can really hear, and what do those sounds mean to you? What memories do sounds evoke? You know how sometimes a beautiful smell, maybe cooking or a perfume or a cigar, smell of a cigar or something like that, evokes memories perhaps of our grandparents or a time when we were younger? Well, I think by listening and hearing sounds as well, certain sounds remind us of different times in our lives. So during times when we feel a little bit stressed and need to relax, why not take the time to listen? And if you like that, then let me know, and I'll read more poems from this book next time too. Okay, so that's all for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.